So liberals and some Democrats, I'm hearing increasingly from folks, and we've heard some of it in this platform, who all of a sudden are horrified that the Biden White House um, covered up as best they could the president's mental decline. They didn't cover it up very well because some of us saw it with our own eyes, and most of the American people did. But they did attempt to hide the details of it, so it would be less vivid and less obvious. Although, again, I don't know how much more obvious it could have been. The Democrats are still not blaming the media very much, which I find hilarious because the media was a big part of it. But there are some people who say, with all the scandals going on in the Trump administration, with all the outrageous behavior of accepting of gifts and the crypto stuff, let's just move on from Joe Biden. Let's not worry about the fact that we had a president of the United States who was surrounded by a complicit media and a number of aides and his family who tried to get him to be president for 4 more years when he wasn't really up to being president in 2019, let alone 2024, let alone 2028. Okay. So what I would say to you is imagine there was a Republican president who you didn't like, and this happened where he was in office and the system failed. The cabinet, who according to this new book, some members of which knew that there was a problem, didn't try to invoke the 25th Amendment. The vice president didn't try to invoke it. Members of his party, even after the debate, trotted out to say, no, nothing to see here. Bad 90 minutes. Otherwise, he's great. If that happened, the shoe was on the other foot, I guarantee you Democrats would say this needs to be investigated, not just for political gain, although we'll get to the question of political gain in a minute, as Republicans now demand an investigation. But really, I can think of no greater responsibility, truly, for oversight by the Congress than to say, how do we keep this from happening again? How do we keep it from happening again where a guy who has clearly no business doing the job, good days and bad days, could do the job on some days, but some days he couldn't do the job. And it's not a job where you can do it only on days when you can do it. You got to be able to do it every day. How could that have happened? Right? I think that's a worthy topic of investigation. Hey, did you like that conversation? Well, you can be part of the Two-Way community. Join us live for interactive conversations like no other. Go to twoway.tv. You can also watch anytime. Hit the subscribe button and watch our Two-Way clips and full episodes whenever your time allows.